it's a conversation that we need to have with the IMF. And I think that's something that people in the policy parlances need to take firm note of and push your national agenda. I can remember in 2009, just after the financial crisis, a similar thing was done with the IMF. But the then government, I think, spoke to the IMF and got the agenda and the priorities changed.
Which a lot of countries has done.
A lot of countries have tried and done. Some have succeeded, some have not. Some have fallen back to the same plight they were. And maybe we have seen many of these countries that we spoke of, including Sri Lanka, 17 times. But the government has said this is the final time. To give that assurance is something that I still hazy over. Because I said the debt numbers are $107 billion currently. Our external sector is not shaping up well. As I told you, it's about $1.4 billion annually we make net, right? Net from your payments and receipts. That's about $100 million roughly a month. That's your net savings. So in a situation like that, how do we increase that capacity? Is something that we have to come together and say, look, for the country, we have to do this. $1.2 billion is not going to cut it because our debt, which is excluding debt servicing. Once you add debt servicing on top of that, you are in negative. Therefore, the current government has alluded, saying that we have to go back to the capital markets and borrow. So this whole exercise
is never going to end.
It's never going to end. This whole exercise of debt restructuring, this whole painful adjustment, futile. We have not achieved anything. If you take the IMF numbers themselves, clearly says that. If you take the IMF September review, clearly says that. And they admit that the exchange rate depreciation was a bad mistake. It's a mistake. Now that mistake has ramifications on you and I, our style of living, our cost, our competitive cost, our external competitiveness. But it's a mistake. So we can just forget it. But we can't. That's why I said you need to go back to the IMF and say, look, you had admitted this. Now let us do this. Let's work together. You stay your course. We will do what we have to do to generate external revenue, not rupees.
Because 2027 is the target for us to start servicing the external debt.
Exactly.